I'm Alexa.
And I'm Zhane. And together we're funding her success.
All right, everybody, welcome to our first episode of Funding Her Success. I'm Zhane Baker Bruce, and this is my co-host, Alexa. Say
Hey,
hi.
everybody.
We are super excited for this first episode, a little nervous because this is a little bit outside of our comfort zone, but that's what this is about, right?
Right.
Okay, first, we just want to share a little bit about ourselves and our journey in real estate so far and how we came together, how Funding Her Success came together. Do you want to go first, Alexa?
Sure.
Go ahead.
So I got started in real estate probably 2 years ago. I was working a job I absolutely hated. Did not want to work there the rest of my life. Didn't want to work for anyone else the rest of my life. And that's when my boyfriend came across the late Paul McComas on TikTok talking about wholesaling. And from there, I got into Jamil Damji's astro flipping community and then found myself in Pace Morby's Gator community where we met.
Mm-hmm.
And I just found that finding deals was not my thing. So I'm on more of the lending side now. And it didn't take long to see that this was a male dominated industry, and I wanted to be a part in changing that.
Mm-hmm.
So here we are.
Heck yeah. I love that. I didn't know you were in Astro before this, actually.
Yeah, we were in there for a few months. We did not have the money to be in there,
Yeah.
so
No.
that didn't last long. But then we came across Pace, and that was really more my thing anyway. So
Yeah. You find your way, but that's awesome. So for me, I've kind of been interested in real estate for a long time, but then a little like 2.5 years ago, I had my daughter and I realized, hey, I just want to, stay at home with her and raise her and all of that stuff. And so, but I still wanted something that I can do outside of just being a mom and like really build that legacy for her and for our family. And so I was just on YouTube and I had first found Chris Crone or Cron. Have you watched his videos?
I've not watched his videos. I've heard of him though.
Yeah, so my dad and I were watching a bunch of YouTube videos, like just trying to get any bits of information, like like we normally do, binge watch YouTube, and we came
Yeah.
across him. We tried to join his like community or mentorship, whatever he has, and um, they like his team just never called us back, which I take as like a blessing in disguise because then the following like week we came across Pace Morby and then ended up, joining his community like the month after. So I ended up joining Gator and Sub 2 communities.
The greatest communities of all time.
Yes. I mean, even being outside the community and like seeing the YouTube videos and all of that stuff, you kind of really feel the energy of what the community is and just the people that are in it and like just the whole idea of being go-givers and um just constantly wanting to bring value to others. Um, but yeah, so anyways, with that, that's kind of what we were doing, right? In Gator, they say network, network, network. So when we connected and decided to do this, it was kind of perfect. So far, yeah, like I've been more focused on more of the lending, just kind of like you're saying, more on the private money side and all of that. But as I was like going to these real estate meetups and going even to the online Zooms and all that stuff, like you witness how much of a male dominated industry this is. So that's what we're trying to change that. We're just trying to make it, this is what it is. It's being a mom or it's being, just wanting to not work for somebody else. It's wanting to build a legacy for yourself and for your family, your children, if that's what if that's what you want. It's for your time freedom and financial freedom and all of that stuff. But I think that's where you and I really connect and like cheer each other on in those ways, right? Because like it's a lot of mindset at the beginning for sure. I
Absolutely.
mean, all the way through, but like definitely at the start, it's a lot of mindset.
Yeah. And sometimes even now, like the other day before our meeting when you sent that audio of the motivational speeches or whatever. Like I've been listening to that like every day.
Yeah.
It makes such a difference just to hear that and feel
Yeah.
like somebody's in your corner cheering you on. Like they know
Yeah.
how it is.
Yeah.
It's a one day it's a good day, one day it's a hard day. You don't even know why you're doing it.
hmm No, for sure. Do you want to talk a little bit about our mission?
Our mission is to help women achieve financial independence and success through real estate investments. Long story short.
Yes, I feel like we've really designed and have created funding her success completely around empowerment and uplifting and being supportive and that whole idea, right?
Yeah,
I
even outside of real estate, like just
yes.
overall, just
Yeah.
women to, find the best version of themselves.
Yeah. I feel like it's very easy, especially for women to be catty with each other. I've definitely worked in places like that where it's a lot of women and it's just very like, you know what I mean? Very catty is how I would describe
Yeah,
it.
it's
And so I feel
dead though. It's
yeah, I feel like, yeah, exactly. Like, especially when like for us, like we're breaking into a new industry, like that's the last thing we should be dealing with, right? Like collaboration over competition every day. And
every
so we can do a lot more together than we can on our own. And I feel like that's a lesson I've had to learn too, like before we connected was like trying
You're
to,
a perfect example of that.
yeah,
Like I've definitely come a long way. I mean, we've started growing our Instagram, our other social media. They have a website that we're about to kick off again. The
yeah,
podcast. I mean, I wanted to do all that before we met, but how was I going to do it by myself?
it's a lot. It's definitely a lot of just behind the scenes work that I don't think a lot of people get, you know what I mean? But that's why I think it's important to find people that whether they're your business partners or just an accountability partner or anything like that, just finding people that are on your team and cheering you on because like truthfully, not everybody has like a support system like that, even if it's their family, you know?
Yeah,
Um,
and once you get into this space, even that's hard to find. Like they might not necessarily not support you, but they don't understand it.
hmm Yeah. And I think definitely like how you're raised, right? It's like, oh, that's a scam or that's sketchy or, and I think it comes from a good place of wanting to protect us, whether it's from our parents or friends or aunts and uncles or whatever. Like it's definitely coming from you would hope a good place. But I think in order to be in this industry and to push yourself out of your comfort zone the way you have to and all of that, you definitely need those people that are going to hold you accountable and cheer you on, right?
Yeah, in the trenches with you, as they would say.
Yeah. And I remember like even on our call, it probably was like a few weeks ago at this point, like, when I was getting ready for our big move and all that stuff, like it's easy to like it's not just like an upward path the whole time. It's not like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, my mindset is strong all the time. Like sometimes it's not. And I need you to be like, hey, it's okay, we got this.
Yeah, we got this. Yeah,
It's
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 it's like I said, one day it's me, maybe, and one day it's you, but together we know we got this.
yeah. And I think that just goes back to the community that we want to build. Like where we're at is just the beginning. There's so much that we're going to do and, so many resources and ideas and funding that we are going to bring to women. And it's just the beginning.
Just the beginning. I know that. I
Yeah.
have big ideas come every day, and I'm like, hold on, like, yes, 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 but slow
Yeah.
down.
No. Do you want to talk a little bit about like what other episodes we're going to have or what sort of things we're going to talk about?
In the upcoming episodes, we'll cover a range of topics, but we'll be talking about funding solutions. We'll be bringing in other women in the industry for interviews and sharing success stories. We'll
And
probably be talking mindset, fitness, anything, as
mhm,
far as, like I said earlier, helping women just be better versions of themselves and reaching the the freedom that they're looking for.
For sure. And also too, if anybody has any ideas of, topics that they'd like to hear about or interviews from people that, they want to hear from, like send them our way. We're open for all the ideas.
Yeah, for sure.
So like Alexa said, we have a lot of, episodes and ideas, topics that we want to go over in the future. We'll also go over, a little bit more about our business and our services and what exactly we offer. So yeah, we're always looking to collaborate with other high achieving women in the industry. So particularly right now, we provide EMD or earnest money deposit funding and also double close funding. So specifically to real estate wholesalers, you guys know what that is. And if you don't, we'll be sure to go over that in future episodes as well. But yeah, if you're a woman in real estate, you're looking to connect, other women in the real estate industry and love talking mindset, love talking, about collaboration over competition. This is your tribe.
We hope that you'll join us in building a community of empowered female investors. Thanks for tuning into our first episode, and be sure to subscribe and follow us on social media and check back for a new episode bi-weekly.